Oh, Dr. Comet 64 here. You know, it was exactly almost, well, this coming June, exactly 10 years ago when I went to my very first concert. It was with my dad and my brother. And my dad purchased the tickets, and this was back in June of 2010. Today I'm going to be doing my introduction to my first concert. So, yeah, so I haven't did these videos in a while, but yeah, let's go back, June of 2010. At this time, my brother was entering his senior year in high school, and I was entering my 8th grade year in middle school. And of course, my dad was working at the time and stuff, he's an engineer. So, yeah, so my first ever concert. So, way back in 2008, even late 2007, me and my brother really got into real classic rock music. And I remember my brother really being interested in playing guitar and stuff. And in 2008, this gigantic theme park, Hard Rock Park, which I've already mentioned in the video previously, this whole theme park is based on rock stuff. And before then, my brother was so into he really wanted to get into playing guitar and stuff. So our first exposure of real rock music was playing Guitar Hero 3. And we got that big bundle box set, came with the guitar and the game, and it was very interesting those times, So, as we kind of grew up and stuff and grew on that kind of music, we really loved all that really great music. So along came this artist named Ted Nugent, and one of our Guitar Hero games was called Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Sort of new at the time in 2008. This was the summer of 2008. We got it when it was freshly new. It was so awesome. Just had all those Aerosmith songs and had the Kinks, and it had Ted Nugent. It had a Cat Scratch Fever. Very interesting song. I remember just really loving it. It just really reminded me of just towards the end of the summer of 2008, and it was kind of depressing because I was gonna be going into middle school, and So flash forward 2 years, my dad, he saw the House of Blues, in Surfside Beach in Myrtle Beach, or excuse me, whatever. The House of Blues location was in North Myrtle Beach, and this was at the time we were living in Myrtle Beach. And he was like, "Oh yeah, Ted Nugent's going to be at House of Blues," and we were like, "What?" So we were really just shocked. Me and my brother we really kind of liked him. Nowadays I don't really like him too much. I like some of his songs, but I'm not a huge fan. But oh my goodness, just that show was just amazing. This was me and my brother's first ever concert, and my dad had already seen many of other artists in the past and stuff. So this was sort of a new experience to be in this kind of realm, and it was just so amazing. Just Ted Nugent just ripped it. Just came out with this, with the little tail thing he came out with, and he was just babbling on about just so much stuff. He was just potty mouthing the fans. But we loved it. Everyone just enjoyed it. Just so much, just different stuff. It was just an amazing just concert. Cat Scratch Fever, all the way to Hey Baby, and Stranglehold. He really kicked ass with Stranglehold. I don't know how he did it. I mean, I know he still plays to this day and stuff, and I really like to see him and stuff. House of Blues is here down in Disney Springs, and now I live in Florida, so now it's House of Blues is still kind of connected, with us and stuff. So we can always just go and see concerts, and I really want to see him again. He was such an awesome just player. Just did all of it. Just the experience of just listening to something live, and you really experience the whole concert. He just absolutely tore it apart. It's every single song he was doing and this stuff. And right when he got into Cat Scratch Fever, this was maybe 11 o'clock when he finally got into it. This was maybe a 2-hour show, 3-hour show. And it's just man, just oh my goodness, everyone's just screaming their asses off. It was just the most amazingest thing ever. The thing about it, I was young. I was 13 years old. And my brother was like, I don't know, 16, 17 years old. So we were pretty damn young at the time, you know. We were just like, whew, man. So, and then after that, I kind of didn't really see as real, you know, as much real people in a while until they start in like, you know, the Myrtle Beach part and stuff, like, you know, North Myrtle Beach. They had like these like festivals, these summer festivals, and I remember they had a little river band. So that's when I kind of got more exposed to real like bands, like actually seeing them and stuff, like Little River Band 2013 when I saw them at one of those summer festivals, and then I saw Jefferson Starship with Mickey Thomas, and you know, Grace Slick wasn't there. She's, you know, really old, and she doesn't really play as much on stadiums as much anymore. But it just like ripping apart, just like the fun experience of a concert. Just it's so different than like, let's say for instance, listening to a studio album or a studio just several songs or whatever. You know, like listening to the whole Cat Scratch Fever studio album than listening to it live. You know, it's just so different, and that's my introduction to my first ever concert. So thank you so much for watching this video. You know, hopefully I'll be doing more in the future. These my introduction to my, you know, compilation destination. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Have a great day.